Hey everyone, Crunch here again with a pickups video for May. Sorry it's been a few weeks since my last update, but with my job schedule it gets to be really tough trying to figure out when to schedule these, and also the matter of when they get delivered, and it's getting trickier and trickier anymore, especially when things from JLIST arrive and I actually have to find the time to go to the post office and pick them up, which can be kind of tough considering I work nights and am usually up overnight. So the normal time that you pick something up, I'm usually sleeping. But some anime pickups here. We'll start off with recently from Right Stuff. Let's start first with Haganai next. I Don't Have Many Friends, the second season, the limited edition Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Now, I'm not going to get into unboxing any of this stuff because I know there's a number of unboxings already out on the web, so it's kind of silly for me to kind of go through, but this is one adding to my collection. I already had the first season. I have to say my only disappointment really overall is that Funimation did not license any of the OVAs, and I believe there are 3 OVAs in the series, like one from season 1 and then 2 more that I believe fall between seasons 1 and 2. I don't know the timeline exactly, but yeah, I'm not sure. Funimation, maybe they're going to possibly do like they did with Baka to Test and possibly throw out a standalone OVA release for like $20 some. Hopefully not. I would like to see them maybe release them on the future. I'm the way, I don't want to throw out any spoilers, but the way the second season basically ended, it is completely open to a third season. But I don't know how many of you followed this and the Japanese production, where it basically had like 2 to 3 years in between seasons. So my feeling is, if a third season comes out, we're probably not going to see that until 2015, maybe early 2016. So we'll see, but eventually I would like to see those OVAs released. Obviously, when you collect a series, you want all the episodes that are available. But going on, this is the recent release from Discotek of Deers, the complete collection. And this was a license rescue, basically. Genian Entertainment was the first to release Deers, and I will say Deers is one of my first animes I actually watched and kind of got me more into anime. There were a couple others I had watched before, but when I was really and this is before I started collecting years ago, when I was getting hardcore into going online and finding fan subs so I could watch a lot of this stuff. This was like one of the first ones I went out of my way to figure out a way to download. And this is like back in the VO player days, when you would download their client thing to act kind of like a torrenter to download either from the VO website or from torrents. And there were times it took days and days to download a very small AVI file. So wow, how far we've gone in like 10 years with as such. But yeah, so you probably noticed, because I took this out, that I already own the original Genian art box release, and I wanted to bring this out just because first of all, I bought this just because I really wanted to support Discotek for going out and licensing, or I should say, doing the license rescue and bringing out this series again. But at the same time, I want to say I'm a little disappointed in the release. I thought perhaps with Discotek they would possibly redo the subtitles on here, because I have to admit there are some places where Genian's subtitles, the English is somewhat nonsensical, and it really feels kind of like, occasionally if you see a Sentai release where it just seemed like they really rushed out the subs and didn't bother checking the composition of the English translation so that it really made sense. Well, yeah, you kind of run into that with the Genian subs too. But no, basically all Discotek did was take this, rip the episodes, repackage it, and put it on 2 discs instead of 4, and got rid of all the special features. So if you get this, don't expect to find anything more but just the episodes with the Genian English dub production and the Japanese language version. So still, like I said, I give Genian credit. I'm glad they picked this up. I was just a little bit disappointed that they didn't do more to more to improve on the original. But I wasn't expecting an art box with this. But the least I thought they could do was fix some of the subtitle issues that were originally in the first release. But continuing on here, this is from Eastern Star, the another Lupin the Third release, and I have to say this is one. After watching this, I would say is one of the better Lupin specials that I watched. Strictly from the standpoint of, usually with these standalones, I don't understand why they always seems like they feel like they reintroduce the characters and like they're meeting for the first time again. In this one, it's kind of a place where Lupin's out on his own, and Goemon and Ishikawa, or Goemon Ishikawa, yeah, they're all out on their own, and that just happened to, Lupin comes across wanting to get a hold of the, as the title suggests, the Hemingway Papers. So basically, Ernest Hemingway was writing this, I guess, a documentation of an expedition he was doing with some other friends of his, and something, I don't want to throw out a lot of spoilers here, but something happened that he was not able to complete everything, and someone found the papers and sealed them away into a box that it turns out that Goemon is unable to cut with his Zanshutsu, or with his sword, and so he ends up working for one faction, and of course, once again, the name escapes me. Feel bad here, because I did watch this. Goro, Zenigata, Jigen, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Jigen is hired by a second faction, and he's basically trying to kill a guy that works for somebody else, and just the three of them happen to meet randomly at this bar, and Lupin's like, hey, we gotta get together for this job, but they're actually reluctant to at first. They want to carry out both their individual missions, but without getting into too much more detail, because I'm dragging on and on and on, I don't really mean to, but I'm going to say this is actually one of the best Lupin specials that I've seen from Eastern Star releasing so far, and always a kick to pick these up each time they release one. Throwing this out, though, this one is only subtitle only. There was never a English dub done to this that I'm aware of. So, unlike some of the others, like Secret or Mystery of Mamo, that had like 4 completely different English dubs along with the Japanese subtitle release, which is like crazy, but different years it was done, different continents, and of course, one of my other videos I talked about the whole Lupin being referred to as Wolf in the UK dub, again because of the timing and apparently the licensing on the name Lupin, and so you got things like one release you'd get Wolf, like the UK dub, another one they would call him Rupin Sensei, taking off of the whole Lupin slur from the Japanese version to begin with. But yeah, definitely one, Lupin fans, you want to pick this one up. Alright, and going on further now, this well, I'll tell you what, why don't we go over to a couple things. There's a couple snack items I picked up from JLIST, and I only grabbed one bag of each of these. Actually ordered 2 of each of the snacks and 3 of the crackers, but originally in one of my last JLIST videos I mentioned the cheese 53%, which was Camembert cheese. This is cheese 65%, which is cream cheese. These are very good crackers, and they make the American Cheez-Its taste like absolute shit. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, once you have some of these, you will never touch Cheez-Its, store-brand Cheez-Its, any of the American-produced crappy-ass yellow cheese cracker. Ugh. Okay, here's an interesting one. These are Chobi Fru. It's like it's almost like a Sun Chip. These are produced by Frito-Lay. It's almost like a Sun Chip, only this is more of this one in particular, strawberry and blueberry and yogurt flavor. And it's kind of interesting, they mentioned in the back here, I did open one of these and have a bag already. They do kind of have that cereal texture as well, but I don't know, I kind of like to eat them dry myself. But yeah, it's kind of like a seasoned fruit Sun Chip almost, except just, I'd say, a little bit thicker. Here we have soy sauce flavor Cheetos, and going on with the whole different flavor Frito-Lay and Cheetos things I've been on lately, especially the Mountain Dew ones. But soy sauce flavor sounds interesting. Haven't had a opportunity to try one of these yet, but maybe soon. And then going on with Doritos, here we have Pizza La Mazza Napoli. Yeah, all the tastes and toppings you want on a pizza, straight from our oven to your door. Yep, pizza flavored Doritos. Number 1 delivery pizza. Well, this is another one I haven't had a chance to get into yet, so it'll be interesting to see what these are flavored like. If I doubt, no, I think this is like a serving suggestion. Once again, unfortunately, I can't read any of the kanji to really say what they're going on about these, but yeah, pizza mozzarella pizza flavored, so it would sounds like an interesting idea. Alright, and the last thing to kind of close this out, now I have this here. I actually owned Waiting in the Summer for a while. I bought it months ago, back when about the time that I also, excuse me while I take a drink here, about the time that I picked up Please Teacher and Please Twins. And once again, because of the tie-in basically between the two of these. And I bring this up because this is the Renan plush from Sentai Filmworks and, let's see, Great Eastern producer. I almost said Good Smile, and I knew that wasn't right. But yeah, here is our, I want to say about an 8-inch tall Renan plush. It's got the little Renan's little sprout on the top here. I think Renan is a she. She can correct me on that if I am wrong. And yeah, I still don't quite understand the whole thing about putting the hangy string things here on the top of the plushes lately, but August 2013 production on little Renan here. He's got some thread stuck to his butt or her butt, its butt floss. No, anyway, yeah. Well, okay, now that goes back to my little Renan Pantsu video. I should submit that to AMV hell. But anyway, one other thing to get to, since we're still on the whole thing about please teacher and please friends, and yeah, give me a second here while I take my camera off the tripod, and we're going to come over here, and there we go. I did get the other set of the figurines for the Please Teacher and Please Twins, with the really big out of scale Marie, but that goes without saying. If Marie were in scale, Marie would be like maybe this tall. Yeah, but the only thing I couldn't understand is why they did this in a fashion to where you had to buy both sets to complete the bed here with the 3 characters, because the one set only included the actual bed and the one in the back here, and then the second set had the other 2 characters in it. Same with in the back here, the little classroom set. The picture on the packaging for the for the one set showed the girl here pointing to the board, but the thing is, the board came with the other set, and there was one piece of this backdrop with each of the other characters in that other set. So little strange to me that they did that way, but I suppose there's marketing blah blah blah. Somebody knows. They're making money off of it, or made money off of it whenever these were done. I think these are quite a few years old now. These are nothing super recently released, but am very happy to finally have both sets, and took a while to put these together. Quite a few small parts on these, and then again with the rubber, did you say rubber or poly or whatever material was used to make these. The armholes don't always fit, the armholes, the leg holes don't always fit quite right or exactly like they're supposed to, so it gets a little tough to put them together at first. And I don't have a little X-Acto knife really to kind of take, scratch some of that off finally to get them to fit perfectly. But yeah, everything came out nicely, and they're all here. And the one as I about knocked these over, the one I really wanted to have was Marie. And yeah, I love Marie. Hey, Marie is Marie, and yay for Marie. Hi, Marie. Say something to him. Well, Marie doesn't speak, and I don't have any Prech. I think it's Prech that Marie likes to munch on from Please Teacher. No, I'm sorry, actually, Please Twins. Marie was eating Pocky in Please Teacher and Prech in Please Twins. So, anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off now, but I have had a couple more requests for a complete collection video again, and it's something on my to-do list. Obviously, it was something I wanted to do when I hit 300 subscribers. And before I forget, now that I mentioned that, thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel and have gotten me up to 300, and I think over now 300 subscribers. So we will, when I get a chance, I hope to do a complete collection video. I think probably next month because I'm finally getting a week of vacation, and yeah, I don't have much planned for the first half of the week other than catching up on some rest at home. So probably get a complete collection video out then. There's yeah, I have to press the Poyo just because I can. Anyway, thanks once again for tuning in, and we will see you again soon. One other thing, quick, I will have another JLIST acquisition coming this weekend. Not sure how fast I'm going to get the video up for that, but the Asana, well, there's an Asana crystal, LCD crystal thing I pre-ordered from JLIST that has already shipped out and is kind of somewhere in the middle of customs right now, so I hope to see that by this weekend, or possibly if it comes in on Saturday, because post office and they don't deliver those parcels, you have to pick them up. It would probably be Monday or Tuesday by the time I get to picking that up. But anyway, thanks once again for tuning in. I'm sorry this video went so long, but every time I stop and think I'm about ready to end this video, I always have one more thing I have to add to it. So once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.